What's up guys, Cody from Southeast Softwash. Today's January the 27th and we've got something special rolling into this year. We really wanted to do something on our mini skid platform. We've got a ton of those mini skid pros. There's a whole sea of them back there behind the camera. I think we've got a couple sitting over here as well. So you guys are familiar with the mini skid. It's our most popular unit for a reason. Very capable. Lots of guys love them. They make tons of money with them. It's just sort of a time for a revamp and a refresh of the mini skid, and we've got one special part, a new thing on the mini skid here behind us that I'm going to show you guys in a second that sort of launched this whole revamp off. So this is the SuperMIni skid, and we're going to run through it kind of back to front, show you guys what we've got on the rig. Then we're going to go out in the field and spray a little bit, show you guys the performance of the SuperMIni. I think you guys are going to like it. So we'll start up here at the cab. This is going to look pretty similar to the older mini skid. Same tanks, water tank here, bleach tanks on the other side, 55-gallon tanks. That's what we've used for a long time. It's a really good size tank capacity for sort of a weekend warrior system like this. So you got plenty of run time on the SH, and the water standoff time. It's not a problem, but it's not going crazy and getting into Gen 2 territory like the big skids I've got here behind us. And we'll show you guys some stuff in the shop today before we go out in the field. With the launch of this skid, we are going to be liquidating all of, well, let's just show them now, Nick. All of the older minis, we're going to liquidate them out and get room in here for the SuperMIni. So all of these mini skids here are ready to go. You guys want to pick one up? I think we got about 10 or 11 here sitting here ready to go. So we tried to go into this year with some on-hand inventory. The guys are building this trailer out today as well, but we wanted to have some stuff sitting here ready when spring hit and everybody is buying equipment. We're always sort of behind the 8 ball. So this means I need to get rid of those, and if you want to take advantage of that and get you one, let us know. Links down below. Let's get back to the SuperMIni. All right, so same tanks, nothing's changed there, but we do have some slightly different plumbing. We're running 1-inch hoses off of these tanks to our blend manifold system. So let's take a look over there and let them see the batch busters. We know what those are, but those, along with that bigger plumbing, is supporting this bad boy right here, and that is the new gizmo. That is the Super8 Softwash pump. So you guys know, if you follow the channel, last August we unveiled the Super Pump, which is the Sweet 16, the original OG beast. It is a double-headed 16-gallon-a-minute bad boy. All right, Softwash system. Well, that was just the first pump in our lineup of pumps. This is the second one, and this is the Super8. It is a 8-gallon-a-minute Softwash pump. The cool thing about that is it's a single shaft motor, so it's going to fit pretty much in all of the places and pockets out there on equipment that is ready to accept a 12-volt system in that same overall rough footprint. So you will be able to retrofit a lot of stuff, same footprint, same form factor, but this is a 24-volt pump. It's not 12-volt, and it's making, again, about 8 gallons a minute, just a skosh over 8 gallons a minute, and that's pretty cool. So some of you guys have ran 5-gallon-a-minute pumps. We use a lot of those. In fact, most of the skids in here currently have some 5-gallon-a-minute options. They work great. There are 7-gallon-a-minute options out there. I've never been a real big fan of them because they're a little more expensive and they really didn't spray that much further. Well, with these, we're getting about 60 feet here in the shop. We've got markers here in the floor, and that's pretty impressive. So we're getting 50 foot on the 12 volt, 60 foot on the Super8. That's an entire 10 feet of gain. And so that juice is definitely worth the squeeze. So it is a 24 volt system. It'll have to run on 2 batteries, or if you want to be bougie, a single bank lithium will work as well. Another big change that you guys will notice is just the overall layout. It allows us to put the pressure washer and the pump sort of in this middle pocket. I really like that. It's still staying with our philosophy of field serviceability and quick change. Not a problem to get over in here, you know, stand on the tire, reach over, pull this pump off. It's all on quick attach 3/4 inch plumbing. So it's still easy to get to and service. I like that it's open but not exposed. We're protecting our vital gut stuff here with the tanks on one side and the big battery box on the other. We look here, we've got our on-off switch. Another big change is we've always ran 12-inch reel deals on the Softwash system on the old Mini, but we didn't have anywhere to put another big reel, so we had this little compact 100-foot reel. Worked fine. I always really wasn't happy with that. I didn't like it from an aesthetic perspective. And a 100-foot pressure reel and a 200-foot Softwash reel, we'd rather them both be 200-foot, right? So now on this much bigger box, we can put another 12-inch reel deal. Now you got 200-foot over here as well. And I know what somebody's going to say, well, this is not curbside. Look, guys, you're sort of limited. There's only so many ways that we can mount things here in the shop, but this is really cool. To show you a trick, what you can do is you can just pull it off this away. Like, I know that's wild, right? Rednecks will come up with things. This is what I would do to keep it curbside. Down here in the South, we don't do curbside, but some of you guys, you're going to want to pull it this way. All you got to do is lay your hose in that little pocket there and use the hose reel as a guide, and now you're curbside. All right, so no issues there. On this side, take a look. Not much to see over here. You do have your charge port for your battery bank and easy access to the pressure washer right here. Key start, as always. We're using our Kraken 5.5 gallon a minute pressure washer for the pressure washing side of the house. Bleach tank there. The soap tank, I didn't mention that. It's a little smaller soap tank than our old one, but it doesn't really matter. This is a 5-gallon soap tank. We're just limited on footprint. We're trying to maximize some of the other features, so we had to shrink down the soap tank a little bit. Not a problem. What you're going to do if you're running our surfactants is use about a 1/3 or a 1/2 gallon in here and then fill that up with water. It'll still get you through multiple jobs, so not a problem. A little bit smaller soap tank. Also in the battery box, of course, like I said, we do have 2 batteries because we need to make 24 volts for that pump, and we do gain a lot of storage space kind of with the nature of going up on that box size. A lot more room for parts and a spare pump or whatever you want to keep in there. Nice heavy duty box, and we have one away from the aluminum pallet. Now, nothing wrong with the aluminum pallet. We've used them a ton. There's other companies out there that have kind of copied and pasted our design process there because those pallets are easy. You just go online and order them, and they're a good platform to build off of, and they're really heavy duty. We went ahead and made a custom base plate here for this to sit on, and it's really heavy gauge, all aluminum welded with the forklift slots as well. So it's about 60 inches long. I can't shut my tailgate on this truck, but that's only because I've got the tonneau cover thing, which I don't even care about. So I'm losing, my bed's actually up here. So I could easily shut the tailgate on this Raptor with a short bed, no problem. So 60 inches is what you're looking for on the overall length. I think that's about it, guys. I feel like there was something else I was going to say. Oh, I know what it was. Let's look at this here, Nick. So, Old Benny, we've got the Smart Stream add-on. This is real popular. If I was downstreaming, I would definitely want a Smart Stream. So we had this little bracket made. This is like a little Z-shaped bracket to hold the Smart Stream. It's not very heavy, works just fine. Well, on this design, we're going to get another bracket fabricated, and it'll be more of a T. So let me show you where we're going to put that. If you guys want to get one, I don't have the bracket today, but it'll be available. What we're going to do is span across both of these hose reels. Our reels already have bolt holes, and we're going to do it on the back side of the reel. So a Smart Stream will mount sort of about right here, and it'll be tucked back out of the way, and it'll sit about right there. And a good solid, rock solid mount, kind of locking all those hose reels, both of the hose reels together. Good, easy place to put it. The wiring will be clean back into the box. Plumbing will be real clean as well. So that'll be something simple to do. We'll have that in about a week or so. That's it, Super Mini Skid. Now, join me out in the field. Let's go spray with this bad boy, and let me show you guys what kind of heights we can reach with that Super 8 Softwash pump. Let's go. We're out here at the job site. Good residential backdrop for you. This is my old house that we've got listed on the market for sale. So if you look here to the front porch, we're about 5 steps up to the porch level there. So maybe 3.5 foot drop down here to ground level. Then we've got the main floor here. We run 9-foot ceilings on that level. Then we've got our upper bedroom level, which is a standard 8-foot height. So this is a good, you know, a little more than a 2-story to hit that gutter up there if we count for the porch height. So let's see if we can do it. We are running a 12-volt tall reach tip. It does seem to like the 12-volt tall reach tip, and we're sort of in new territory here with this pump being an 8 gallon a minute. It likes the 12-volt tip series, which is great because we've got a bunch of these already, and it likes the what we call the 24-volt fan tip. It's really a 2540. This is the fan tip we used to use with all the Northern tools. Those pumps, those 24-volt pumps, they were 10 gallons a minute. It really likes that fan tip. So a 2540. Now this pump is not really strong enough to run the red gun. If you want to run that nice red gun or any of those trigger style guns, the Water Boss, the Sweet 16, the big super pump, it'll run those. But here on the SuperMIni skid with the Super 8 pump, let's see what we can hit with the 12-volt tip and the Softwash system. So hit the gutter there, no problem. We'll go up to the second story, no problem. And I'm gonna shoot up on the roof, so you may need to step back and let's see how far we can get. All right, let me walk back and take a look. I can't see from up there, but we're getting really good distance, and hopefully that's showing up in camera. We're shooting well over the roof. So a good 2-story house plus the porch height, and we're still able to shoot over the roof line. That's very, very impressive. That means we can do 3-story house washes, no problem, and we can do 2-story plus a roof cleaning. So this is really basically a 4-story 3 to 4-story capable soft wash system. Even from way back here in the yard, I can still hit it. I can still almost hit half of the roof line from here. Let's transition over to the fan tip and let you guys see what it looks like. We'll walk back this way a little bit. Let's walk over here to the chimney side. Probably scratching my dang truck up. All right, so on a fan pattern, which is what we like to stay on as much as possible, we don't really wash the whole house on that pencil stream. That's just for reaching those upper limits when you need to reach them. So we've got the tall chimney over here. Let's see how much of that we can hit on the fan pattern, which is going to be our least height. All right. I'm getting all of the siding there. All right, we're getting right almost, just maybe a foot shy of getting the top of that chimney with the fan pattern. And if I swap over to the pencil stream, the tall reach, yeah, no problem there. We can shoot easily over the chimney. So very nice, very capable rig. The SuperMIni skid with that Super 8 soft wash pump, 24-volt system. It's very powerful. It's got a lot of reach. Again, in the shop, we're getting 60-foot total arced reach in the building in controlled conditions. Out here on the job site, that's going to translate to about 3 to 4 stories of performance for you guys. I know a lot of y'all that live on the lakes with the tall houses, this is going to be a big game changer. And if you're not ready to step quite all the way up to the super pump, the Sweet 16, the OG, grab you a Super 8 and feel free to grab. Those pumps are available for pre-order. You don't have to get the whole system. If you want to get a SuperMIni skid, they're available as well. Get with the sales team, they'll get you in one. And if you want to pre-order a Super 8 soft wash pump, those are on the site for pre-order as well. Be getting those in pretty soon here in early 2024, along with the big pump as well. So a lot of cool stuff coming out of the Skunk Washworks team and Southeast Soft Wash. New skids, new designs, new pumping systems, which brings new options for us and you guys out there putting in work every day. We appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next video.